Morning, all. All right, so news of the day video to start things off today. Of course, we have a regular season game starting in about 20 minutes' time here between Buffalo and the Devils. We have preseason games tonight and tomorrow, so I will be doing a preview of that later on, of course, before the games get started. But yeah, so that's the plan. But we'll do the news first. We'll start with Connor Geekie at the top of the board. So, as expected, he did get the hearing, meaning suspension. Generally speaking, if you get a hearing, it's a suspension. Geekie was suspended for one preseason game for leaving the bench to join an altercation. So it's not really much of anything. He may not have even played in that game anyways. So we'll see what happens with Geekie and if he makes the team. I think he will, but we'll see. At practice today, Asimont in a regular practice jersey, so he sheds the no contact jersey. And Glendenning is at practice this morning in a no contact jersey. So for the Tampa Bay Lightning, they've got some depth options there. And again, Geekie just misses a preseason game. He'll be good to go for opening night should he make the team, which I think he will. Utah, the Utah Hockey Club names a captain before they get a name. Clayton Keller named the Utah captain in one of the least surprising moves I can imagine. Keller's the present and the future for this team, so it makes total sense to make him captain. All the best to him, as he is the first captain for the Utah Hockey Club. So all the best to him. Tyson Barrie, who's had a very good camp. The Calgary Flames, understanding that he has had a good camp and that he provides a little bit of offense from the blue line, which they need, they sign him to a one-year deal worth $1.25 million. So Tyson Barrie will be playing for the Flames this year, and we'll see whether he ends up just playing in a power play role or if he plays a little more prominent. He's coming off of a season in Nashville where he was a healthy scratch often enough that it's hard to really grade his season. Although some would say, well, the fact he was a healthy scratch, well, there's that too. But anyways, all the best to Barrie in Calgary. Brian Rust won't play tonight for the Pittsburgh Penguins. He's dealing with a lower body injury. Erik Karlsson was spotted in a regular jersey at practice, so he will be an option. And that's great. That's great news that Karlsson will be good to go for the start of the regular season. A note from last night's game between Boston and LA. Patrice Bergeron, of course, formerly of the Boston Bruins, was asked if he would play a role, if he'd like to play a role, with a perhaps resurrected Quebec City team, whether that's the Nordiques or whatever name you want to give it. And he said that he would consider a role with the Nordiques if they came back. Immediately, of course, the article on that is swarmed with, they'll never do it, the NHL will never allow it. I still think if they go to 36 teams, there's a reason to believe Quebec City could be one of those final two teams to come into the NHL. But it's nice to see Patrice Bergeron putting his name behind it. We'll see whether or not the NHL decides to ever go back to Quebec City, and hopefully I'm still here to report on it when that happens. Hopefully it's not that far down the road. All right, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe in the event you've not done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support as always. I will talk to you again soon.